Hi Ruby, it's great to have you here to talk about Grow London Global.
Thank you, Anton. It's really nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
I'm the Enterprise Trade Manager and you've been with us in the Enterprise Tech sector. Could you tell us a bit more about IWarranty?
Of course, I founded IWarranty to revolutionize warranty management, make it really consumer-friendly and eco-sustainable.
Wow, so you're really going across all of our sectors, sustainability, fintech, enterprise technology. How did you come to find Grow London Global?
So I was part of another program called Silicon Valley Comes to London. So evolution of that, I joined Grow London.
Have you enjoyed your time with us?
Clearly love it.
Perfect. I love to hear that. What are some of the highlights been?
Trade mission's been fabulous. Always exciting to meet new founders and big companies, and we have no access to, like Coca-Cola and Southwest Airlines, and big opportunities which a scale-up never have access to. Amazing. And also traveling with a bunch of really fun people. It was fabulous.
I really do love to hear that, because that's what we try and do here, is make sure you have a good experience. But what's a trade mission exactly? What goes into that?
Trade mission is an opportunity for a scale-up to connect with the corporates, investors, ecosystem partners to get to know each other. And it's a very relaxed, really nice way to introduce to a new market. So you get to know everything as the ins and outs of how to operate in a new environment, new market here.
What are some of those markets that you've experienced? Where have you gone on trade missions?
So Atlanta and Dallas, it was fabulous. That trade mission, we met up with Coca-Cola, Southwest Airlines, Income Payments, and some of the really amazing organizations and their ecosystem partners. Well put together and amazingly organized event. During the preparation, you have multiple, like 20, 30 pitches. So it's incredibly amazing and welcoming community in the US.
In Atlanta and Dallas, you mentioned ecosystem players that you met. What's the importance of them for a business like IWarranty?
Oh, they mean everything, because we don't have these connections when you are a startup from London. But suddenly the ecosystem facilitates everything to set up an entity in the US, to up and running your company. Your next level of your growth happens through that one. Suddenly you have everything that you need to set up organization in the US.
And you mentioned some of the other founders you met. On a trade mission, how many other founders were there with you, and how did you find meeting and interacting with them?
So there were 13 other founders were there. So you learn from each other, because each one of us have different sort of growth stages. Someone raised 100 million to someone raised 50 million to others probably 5 million. So there's a huge learning curve you can learn from each other, and how you grow your business, team, scale your business internationally. So they are such a great network.
And what are some of those things that you've learned as you've scaled your business internationally? Or what are some of the biggest learnings and challenges that you've come up against?
So for startups and scale-ups, it's always funding, finding customers, and then the ecosystem. So all these challenges, actually joining Grow London Global kind of really helped us, because we raised our first round of funding through this program, and now we're raising again, and also lots of connections came through that. And we met some of the biggest customers we have today through the network.
And how have you found raising money here in London? How's it been going, and what have you learned along that journey?
Nowadays, it's becoming very much similar, because after the last 2 years, but US VCs are present in the London market, because they can see that we are becoming the next big, powerful sort of the Silicon Valley equivalent ecosystem here. So I found that there's no huge difference between that. But there's a difference in valuation what US VCs offer to a UK VC.
That's really fascinating. And what are some of the other elements of growing a business in London that you've come to appreciate, or perhaps think that we can improve as a city?
As a city, I think London is a fabulous place to start a technology startup. It's hugely supportive, and the London's emphasis and focus on sustainability, climate technology, fintech.
And now you've had 12 months with us. You've had some fantastic achievements, and you've had some challenges as well. Would you do anything differently if you did it all again?
I will be engaging more with the ecosystem and mix and mingle, and as much take advantage of what's been offered in the program. We achieved a lot in the last 12 months. I think it is a massive, really steep learning curve for us, as from in terms of growth, as well as from when we started, we were a team of 7. Now it's going to be 17 to 30. So it's growing 3 times bigger than what we were when I joined the program.
Well, I'm really looking forward to tracking the rest of your journey, and thanks so much for talking to us today about Grow London Global.
Thank you so much for all your support. It's been incredible, and without your support, we wouldn't have been where we are today.